a woman in STEM, you have a fantastic opportunity to inspire others. You are special, you are unique, you have your own unique background, skills, experience, perspectives, which means you are special and you have something so valuable to offer. Just being yourself and getting in front of people to tell your story will absolutely inspire others. You are already a role model, an incredible role model. And the inspiration part of our membership is really to support you to amplify your impact and influence as a role model. We need more visible, diverse role models in STEM. Role models inform, influence, and inspire next generations. And that is critical in inspiring people to pursue STEM and encourage them to go on to become our future innovators and problem solvers. There are not enough girls in STEM. So, you can't be what you can't see is something I'm constantly saying. And we know that there's a huge amount of gender stereotyping in society that starts so young and has a negative impact on the number of girls that would even consider pursuing STEM. So when a girl only sees a male role model in STEM fields, like famous engineers we're all taught about that are all men, that reinforces her unconscious view that in the minority she won't belong, that she will struggle. But a girl seeing a woman in STEM, like you, flicks a switch in her brain that says, I see her doing it. That means I can do it. It means it's possible for me. And lots of research backs this up to show that the earlier we tackle that gender stereotype bias, the better impact it has. So the majority of our work in STEMazing Kids, is aimed at primary school kids, so they're young children. And what is really fascinating is the research that shows that countertypical role models, so like a woman in STEM, also has a positive influence on the majority, not just the minority. So a woman in STEM role model benefits boys and men because it tackles that societal systemic bias around gendered careers. So this means that a boy will grow up having less strong unconscious bias that women don't belong in the STEM workplace. And when we have less extreme unconscious bias in people in general, people are more open-minded. That leads to more inclusive cultures, which is so important in STEM. So for me, this shows the really clear importance of women in STEM as visible role models for everyone in society if we want to make that shift change in diversity and inclusion in STEM. So not only will this make the workplace a nicer, more welcoming place to work, which is clearly a factor in retention because it benefits all us women in STEM right now, but it will lead to better business outcomes. So more inclusive solutions that our STEM industries create, which then benefit everyone more equitably. And shining as a visible role model takes courage. It takes confidence. And we want you to feel empowered to do that by leveraging the tools and tips from our empowerment boosters that we talked about earlier. And then the inspiration bit here will help you grow your STEM inspiration toolbox. So as a member, you will get access to a new STEM activity and ideas, mainly designed for a primary aged audience, so that we get in there young, that you'll be able to access and deliver with ease. So you'll get the kind of instructions, the resource list, and a video you can watch to download that takes you through step by step doing that activity and the key STEM messages that go along with it. And I've tried to make your life as easy as possible. I know everybody is super busy, so that you can access this really quickly and easily, have fun with it, and be able to inspire others along the way. You can use these STEM activities and ideas in any way you want. So you are welcome to use all the STEMazing Kids resources that are in our membership in any way you want, with your own children, with children you know, in your local school, contacting schools and doing STEM outreach via Zoom, which is a fantastic way of doing it and that has really boomed during lockdown and is really effective because geography is not a barrier. And I will also connect you with schools if you want to, and share opportunities where they're looking for women in STEM role models, and being able to do not only just a talk about yourself, but also integrate a fun little STEM activity for kids will really mean that they really take a lot away from the session, have a super fun time, and go away feeling completely inspired and uplifted by STEM. And hopefully that will just sink into their brains, and then when they're older, they will remember that STEM is fun, it's interesting, it's inspiring, and they've seen a visible female role model, so they completely think it's something that they can do. So it is hugely rewarding knowing that you are inspiring others and making a positive difference. And it also gives you great opportunities to step outside your comfort zone and stretch your own public engagement skills, which then has multiple benefits for you personally, because it's a massive win-win. You inspire the next generation, you're leaving a legacy, and it also helps you stretch and inspire yourself, which means you are more likely to shine at work and in everything you do. So what's not to love?